What's up YouTube? I'm just another guy and welcome back to the Pentagon challenge. So we're already at the start of our season anyway, not for the rest of the league. We've got a Champions League match and I thought I might as well live comment since it's our official start to this season. And let's jump into a few things. So we'll look at the awards for last season. We might as well. So Sundow's player picked up Player of the Year. Players Player of the Year went to a Orlando Pirates player. Team of the season, we ended up picking up DUBE in this. We had Rivaldo Cortzi, whatever, I call him Rivaldo typically, and then we have Jair up front. Young player of the season ended up going to none of our players. We're not picking up a third place with Rivaldo, but that's a little bit disappointing. We have quite a young squad. I would have liked to have got a few more people in there. Manager of the season, I ended up getting second place, which makes sense in a way. But considering Orlando Pirates were expected to finish quite high, we were expected to finish, I think it was 7th again, and to get second. I understand why they won it, but I don't understand why I didn't win last year based upon that. But, you know, hey, whatever. And Golden Boot, we ended up picking it up. Jair picked it up by, I'm saying this guy, whatever, I'm just saying his name now. He ended up picking up 23 goals, one more than the second place guy. He did play 3 more games than the other guy, so if it was goal a game average, he would have actually lost out. But still, incredible season for him. And then goal of the season, we ended up picking up second place with Doughty. So, not too bad, not too bad in picking up the awards and stuff like that. We were actually kicking off the season against Super Sports United. But let's go into Ghana, then we'll look at our transfers. So Ghana ourselves, we played 3 matches. We played Uganda, Northern Ireland, and United Arab Emirates. And we ended up beating Uganda 3-1. That was a good, comfortable result in the end. However, originally we were 1-0 down. We had to come and play a lot better in the second half to pick that one up. So that was a decent result. Could have done better though. Northern Ireland, we were 2-0 up, and then we threw it away 2-2, so that was really disappointing. And then against United Arab Emirates, we actually were 3-1 down at one point and ended up getting 3-2. So not great against Northern Ireland and United Arab Emirates. So we really have to play better against these teams, Uzbekistan, Montenegro. We have to play better against these kinds of teams if we want to be going on to win maybe the African Cup of Nations or even qualifying for the World Cup. Because after this stage, you go into a knockout round where the winners of that knockout round, I believe, go through to the World Cup. Let me have a look at last season. I thought that was how it worked. We're currently in the second round. Yeah, so there you go. The winners of the knockout go through. Last time we were knocked out by the Ivory Coast. So really, we want to be beating teams like Uzbekistan, Montenegro, Benin, Indonesia. We need to be beating teams like that just to show that we can comfortably breeze past these guys. We can easily face off against Ivory Coast and people like that and actually put in a good result. So, some important friendlies coming up. Hopefully we'll beat Sierra Leone and get through to that knockout round. But anyway, now to Wits, the transfers. We've made a few ins and outs, so let me actually go on to this season, this current season. So the outs, we let a lot of people go, including our first choice right back. Well, I say first choice right back, he was a defensive midfielder, but he was last year our first choice right back. But I don't feel he played well enough, so I just decided I'd let him leave on a free, not tying him down to a new deal. Elsewhere, a couple of key people to leave, or a backup left back, Noguba, who we signed last season, and we loaned out a few youngsters. But the ins, a few people in. So first guy we brought in was Manyama, a left midfielder, very, very good, very quick player. Sadly, for some reason, when I went to register him, he wasn't on the list, and in the end, I didn't register him. Maybe I just didn't see him, I don't know, but he wasn't on the list. But he'll be definitely a good player. Last year he played incredibly well for Super Sports United, so I'm expecting big things here. Like I say, real shame that I didn't put him in the Champions League squad, but oh well. Maleko was the next guy, right back. Really thought we needed to strengthen on the right back role. Now currently I'm still waiting to see if I can get Chris Robinson as a Northern Irish right back, but I don't know what's happening there. I'm still waiting to hear back on that one. So we end up signing Maleko, who's a decent right back, South African, coming in from Bloom Celtic, not the best previous seasons. And the next guy, Manzin, another right back, but he can play anywhere. He could be our backup left mid, backup right mid. He could be anything really for us that we needed him to be. And overall, that's a pretty decent signing. Didn't play a lot for Kaiser Chiefs in the past season or so. Really not had a great record since the game has started back in 2013-14. But we'll hope that he can do decently for us when I call upon him. So as all the transfers have happened, I don't think there's anything you missed out. No, there wasn't. So not really strengthened a lot. Again, financial situation has limited us. We only have £163 left. If we sell Robertson, we'll be about 2k over our wage budget, but then I'll look to sell someone to try and ease a bit of pressure there. But overall, the team looks like this. The team will look like this going into the first match. As you see, I didn't register a few people again. Didn't see them on the list. Sometimes it says people are ineligible as well. Maybe they've played it against for other teams. I don't know. Just these guys haven't been registered. But that isn't the worst thing. We've still got Maleko in the right back role, which was good. It was either we play him or we end up having to shove someone like Mazava in there, who I weren't exactly comfortable with. I'm happy with him being on the bench, but I'm not happy with him really playing. But this will be the team that goes out today. We're going to play against a counter against Raja Casablanca, who are a Moroccan team. Also, another little quick thing I want to point out, actually, is if I go on to last season, for those of you who can remember, we beat ES Tunis, who were the holders of the Champions League. They will no longer be after this year. But I want to show you something. So ES Tunis, I think their name was. How can I go where I want to go? Trying to think how would I get there. This isn't what I wanted. I can't think of how I wanted to get where I need to go. I need to go Africa, and I want to click on things. Yeah, things. That's the actual term. Maybe I want to go on Ghana. Ghana, they are African. Then it maybe have like Africa somewhere as a continent to click on. I don't know what I want to get on. Hang on, I'll cull it here and I'll meet you back when I actually find where I want to get on. Alright, I ended up finding where I wanted to go. I found out how I had to click on it. But I wanted to get on this screen, and I wanted to show you that ES Tunis were actually the best team in Africa according to reputation. They currently have a 3.5 star, the only team to have that. So for us to beat them is an absolutely monumental achievement from the club. And despite, we've got Ismaili there, we've got Casablanca there, and we've got, who else do we have in our group? I don't remember. Dolphins. Where are Dolphins? I imagine they're pretty high. Maybe they're lower than us. Dolphins. I cannot see them. I'm probably just skimming over them. I imagine they're at the top, but they're not. Can I just select on countries? Where were they from? They were Nigerian, I believe. The Dolphins aren't very good. They're not a highly reputed team. But so we've got some very, reputed teams in Africa, clearly experienced in these competitions. Meanwhile, us and Wits, that was our first time in the Champions League this year because we won the first ever Premier Division title at the club while we were here. So we've got everything to prove and nothing to lose going into these Champions League games, which will be very, very crucial. We've got 2 before the season actually starts, and we've got a few thick and fast in the middle of the beginning of the season. So let's get into this. So we have one debutant today, and we have some guy returning to the team. Sik Hossana, who originally played for the club earlier on in the season, didn't have a best of time, loaned him out, and I've decided I'll bring him back and put him into the team because his loan ran out. But this is going to be the team we play, slightly different, changed up a couple of player roles, but apart from that, it's the same team instructions, just a counter mentality. So Onyongo is in goal, Maleko is out on the right, Rivaldo in the centre with Lucas Deladala? I don't know. Silka Hossana is that on the left. On the right we have Doughty. On the left we have Chapman. In the centre we have, God, butcher this name, ready? Nidluva? I don't know. Shogwiana up on the other centre as well. And then Ngulbu and Jair. I may set these guys' nicknames because I just butcher these every time out. I'll probably do that at some point. But yeah, these are the team we're going to go out with. Got to hand out some numbers. You can have 30. You can have I don't even know what number you were originally, and you can have 13. So let's go. I'm completely confident we can pick up something today. They're playing 5 in defence. It's quite a defensive formation, especially when they're not playing wing backs. If they were playing wing backs, it's quite a dangerous formation, but that's quite defensive minded. Go on, let's carry on like we did, like you finished your last match, and let's go. We're the only team in our group playing today. I imagine there are some other teams playing. There are one other team playing, so we kicked off very, very early in the season to do this game, but oh well. Straight away, Casablanca with the chance, and it's cannoned off the crossbar apparently, and away it comes. So they have the first real chance of the game, first highlight-worthy chance apparently. We're not doing too bad. We've got a lot of the ball. we're playing counter, so we allow them to, to have the ball, but they're for some reason allowing us to keep control of it. They must be set up very defensively. They must be very worried about our threat. Yeah, I'm worried about their threat. As we with a chance and Doughty misses. Oh, Doughty with a chance to give us the lead. Whips this ball in and he somehow cleared it instead of taking the shot. Come on, Wits. We can do this. I hope that we can actually get to win this competition this year. I don't see why not. I think we've beaten apparently the best team in Africa. I'd say we have the quality. I say this assertively, and please how things are going. Keep it up. Keep that morale high. Let's keep it up. We've had 3 friendlies before this game. We had 7 weeks of pre-season training, so we came back very, very early. Just so I can be prepared for this Champions League games. I'm not sure. I don't know how the other African leagues work, whether they're June to whatever, like ours. Really, I should say August or whatever to May, but I don't know how they work. So we're gonna make a change. We're gonna bring this one on. I say this one. We're gonna bring him on and maybe Chapman. I think we'll take Chapman off and we'll bring Pizzo on. Let's go. We're on the attack currently down the left. As Chapman heads it on to Jair. Chapman plays it back in as Shogwi with the shot. It ended up being a good save from the goalkeeper. We've still got the ball. Maybe we could still... No, the highlight's gone. So maybe we could still create an attack. Is 0-0 good enough? I wouldn't say so. When I can change the tactic, I will. I want to go more attacking. Unless we get the goal right now. As it's Chapman down the left. Chapman still with the ball. Whips this one in. Straight at the goalkeeper. Come on, that's all too simple. All too easy. I put the ball up front. Can we get the ball back under our possession? We do. And maybe we can create an attack now. Clearly our strikers are struggling with the sheer number of green shirts in their defence. It's Doughty down on the right. Whips this one in and Jair missing. And we win a corner out of it. But my God, he's so close. How has he not found the back of the net? We're going to go attacking for the last 10 minutes because I feel with the amount of dominance we've had in this game, I think I've approached it a little bit too negatively, maybe. Look at that. They've had 0 shots on target. They've had 2 shots all game. I think I've just... Oh my God, we've scored. That was crazy. What? The ball was dead on the line and he just thought, I'll just tap that one in and give it to them. I think they deserved it. But Doughty, the defender, I don't know what happened there, but he sort of kicked it against the post, their defender, and oh my God. Maybe I should go back to counter and balance. Oh, no, please. Please, 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 please. No, 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 no. Oh, good save. First shot on target. Keeper's not had much to do, but he's been called upon and he's done it. Saved a clear-cut opportunity. But they're still on top of us. Oh, we've cleared this one away. Come on. No, 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 no. Well out. Good defending there. 2 minutes added on. And the ball's been cleared up front from us. This should surely be the ending highlight. 1-0, we look like we won this game, and really we should have won it by more. I'm still going to go into every game as counter mentality, but I think if I need to notice the dominance we have early on and then change up the game a little bit earlier on, because I think I left it a little bit too late to go attacking. Okay, it's paid off in the end. We should pick up 3 points here today, but I need to be more aware of what's going on in the game. So 1-0, we've beaten Raja Casablanca. I hate it when the assistant manager says I can't think of anything to address. Man, they've won the game. Tell them a good win. So this is why you're an assistant manager and not a manager. So we won our first ever Champions League group stage game for Wits. We picked up 100k for it as well. Man, that's a lot of money to be thrown about at this level of the game. So next time I will meet you back. I've decided that I will live com if we get to a semi-final. So I will either meet you back halfway through the season, which will be, I don't know, somewhere around here. I won't count it on screen. Or I will meet you back for, let me have a look at the schedule. So group stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the semi should be here. So October. So it's somewhere in October. So yeah, I'll either meet you back in the semis or halfway through the season, whichever comes first. Hopefully it'll be a semi. So until then, guys, peace out.